Good afternoon. Transmitting, beaming and casting from and receiving from 4-T, the Sanctuary, Pursuit Truth, Solar, Jaguar, Emperor. And it's 14 and 14 of the 4th. Look at all the 4s. 2026. Now what I'm going to tell you today is pretty disheartening and demoralising. But as I said, we've got to address everything on the table and we've got to confront it all. No matter how confronted it is, we have to confront it and address it. And justice, yes, with a capital J. Now the Rockefellers, Bourbons, now you should all now be aware, because you know your surroundings. So as I said, it's all preparation and preparing oneself. These, they're evil, dark evil families have created a system where they extract the wealth from yous and then keep it at the top. And every system, every corporation, well, they've done this. The Rockefellers created this system or method. As you've all heard of, there's a method to their madness. And that's what they are, mad, because I don't know why you'd have to create all this wealth for one individual or 13 families anyway. It's just bizarre to me. And their brains are going to fry, and they'll get their just desserts when we go up in the 5-dimensional, because their brains won't be able to cope. They're nous. They won't have the intellect to embrace it all because of what they've done to humanity in general. Won't matter how much wealth they throw at me, because it means nothing. Money's nothing. All materialistic. Because we're in the presence. We live in the presence of the now. We're in the now and knowing. So that system, as I said, that method to their madness, they extract the wealth from you and keep that wealth at the top. Don't ask me why, because I don't think like them. We've got empathy and we've got too much goodness in us. But that's it. That's their dark sides and so forth. And I saw it the other day on MAFS, the Married at First Sight program on the telly. And mean girls. So these girls don't even know why. They just jump from one to the other, picking on them like hens. Not animals, we're human beings. And Elisa was on the end of that. Dirty tactics and whatever you call it. But as she said, and I heard a person there, everyone knows what is wrong and what is right. Now I said this in my archives. And I know my frequency, 33 frequency, is getting out there because it's the synchronicities. And there's a lot of other stuff I see that I've said is starting to filter out. Remember? Drip, drip, drip. And then the floodgates open and voila, abracadabra. You'll know exactly what's happening because everything is unveiled, including my hidden self. As I said, got no time to hide because we're living in the now and the presence. And you know, if you reach out there into the past, and then you reach out there into the future, and your body's in the present, wow, there's your cross, isn't it? Just a little food for thought there for you guys. But as I said, you're trapped. They've enslaved you. They're extracting the wealth from you guys and keeping it at the top. As I say, I haven't got the answers why they're doing that. Just to be total dorks, I guess. They just don't get it. As I said, because when they stole all the so-called power, I guess, and the control, they went to the dark side because the only way they could control the masses of people was in that darkness and doing their satanic rituals and their surrealism rituals and so forth to entrap all the people with the wealth at the top and blackmail them or threaten their families and so forth, do dirty tactics. We, on the other hand, embrace the light, the golden light, and we're on the spiritual side of things. Big spiritual side of things. And how my blueprint, the cosmic universe, the Most High, architect, put my blueprint together for this moment in timelessness. It's timelessness, and I told you, energy is infinite. Just transforms. Life, death, rebirth, transformation, reformation, and restoration. And that's where we're going. That's where that's the moment of the presence. And as I said, it's all good because not only myself, there's many, and I'll take this moment to honour my beloved, gallant servants of the House of Dewshaw. The dragon is awake. Timelesses, my friends and brothers and sisters. The frequency 33 is open and active. Welcome with open arms, divine love, divine energy, embracing, surrender, and defending the kingdom of our Most High. As I said, it's all out on the table now. Things are going to be falling left, right and centre now. Everything's going to be unveiled. And as I said, your head's going to be like a spinning top going up to the 5th dimension. But you're going to have to handle it because I've prepared you the best way I can and have and will. And I do what is expected of what an emperor should be doing. And with the children, as I said, use of the crowns, jewels in the crown. Jewels in the crown. And this is the greatest mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, and irreversible. And as I said, embrace yourself for shock and awe what you're going to see. It's terrible what these dark, insidious critters, monsters, and demons have been doing behind that curtain. We've seen a glimpse of it, as I say, with Jeffrey Epstein and all that. In 96, I think I got that wrong. I think it's been about 30 odd years we've been hunting this. The predators, they're predators. As those families, they're predators. Extracting the wealth from the populace and keeping it to themselves. You got to ask the question, why? Why? Maybe someone can tell me, but I can't see any point. I think it's a senseless. I think it's just another addiction, disease, sickness, that you want to hoard so much wealth while your fellow brothers and sisters are starving. Doesn't add up. Doesn't make sense. As I said, it's illogical. They're sick. They're very, very sick. Perhaps we can help them. Don't know. Maybe they're too far gone. They've been doing it for eons now. But I do my thing, what an emperor does and what is expected of an emperor. And they do their thing, I guess. But we go after those dark predators now. We have much, much strength and many powers that be. I haven't even begun to use my powers that be yet. My presence. I do not force. It's my presence. And just my sheer presence walking into a room, they'll run. That dark entities in that room, if there's any dark or wrong, people doing wrong, or they know. Their only way out is the nearest exit. And don't worry, we'll cover all the exits. It's how it works. We have many celestial beings and help and guidance and assistance. Infinity. Alright, we're going to get into a card reading. We'll do the angel number oracle cards first. I'll just split them, and before I do that, there's one thing I forgot to do. You guys should have reminded me. And as I said, in this moment, we live in the now and the presence and knowing. And that being unveiled, and as I direct my unconditional divine love energy out there to everyone. Everyone and everything. All the negative energy's gone, and as we said with those archons too, show no fear. You don't show any of those bad emotions that they feed on. The archons and the demiurge created those archons, or they're a part of the demiurge. Not too sure there, but they're very dark. And I'm sure there's a lot of other parasites and leeches, hyenas, in that darkness, feeding off dark energy. That's why they entrap you and enslave you in the cities and so forth. So, as I said, they extract this wealth off you, and you're just going to be stressed and depressed and demoralised and just feeling down and showing anxiety and fear. Wow. And then those dark archons feed off that energy. Don't give them anything to feed on, and they'll disappear. It's very simple. It's all about joy, happiness, enlightenment, higher consciousness, collective consciousness. You're going up in the 5-dimensional, 5th dimensional. It's all enlightening. And you just got to embrace it and surrender yourself to it. We're laughing. There's many of us. We are legion. We're the majority. Don't worry about that silly minority, what they do. That wakeness is sort of rocked the boat a little bit too, hasn't it? A lot of people just don't know who they are. And that's fine, because it's not your fault. And I keep on saying that it is not your fault. If you don't know, you don't know. But if you go back into my archives and start checking in on my videos and everything I've done, hopefully, and I have hope and faith in you guys, in what I've done, brings you up, Godspeed, to the levels you're supposed to be. In this moment of the present. Timelessness. Receptivity. Enchanting. Divine love. Divine love goes out to one and all. Intent and pulse. Alright, into the cards. Into the card reading. What we going to have? What's the universe going to communicate with us today? Dear friends, brothers, sisters, families. One big family now. One huge family. Majestic, magnificent families. As you go forth and be fruitful, don't you? And multiply. Good one. 400000. Limitless potential. Reset, relaxation, unknown, surrender, finish line, success, victory. Because we are conquerors. And we're in God's grace and God's favour. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can make it a reality. Our reality, our realm. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. Just relax. Chill out. Just chill out. Chill out. As I say, what was stolen from our family shall be returned. So it's all just going to fall into place. Trust in the process. I trust in the process. Put your love and hugs out there, your acts of kindness, appreciation. That's my birth date number. Things that make you go, 1818. Willpower. Willpower. It's all to do with willpower, isn't it? That's why you got to have that willpower to cast out all that toxic shit that is in your body. And toxic people have willpower to cast them out and be gone. You just turn around and walk away from those toxic people. You don't push them away. Just walk away. Walk away. And all that dark energy, anxiety and fear, cast it out. Cast it out. And draw in love. And be joyful and happiness. Because it's all about achievements, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters. We're go-getters. Don't worry about that. We are go-getters. And courage and luck. Courage. Wow. Significant events are on the cards for you. You'll progress in your endeavours and gain new experiences. Life is one big experience, isn't it? The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. 1818. Has to be like that because my birthday's 18, isn't it? That's why I let the cards talk. 0440. The gut feeling. We had that yesterday. Yesterday. Just keeps coming yesterday, doesn't it? In the past. A bit jumpy too, aren't they? A bit jumpy. Alright, we got the 4 2s. 4 2s, feminine forces. Beautiful. 2 2 2 2. Master builder 2. Amplified, multiplied. Relationships, balance, prosperity. Again, multiplied, prosperity. Efficiency, patience, and humility. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the high spirit and you'll become a force to be reckoning, because it's a reckoning. Honour commitments and people around. Don't judge and just listen. Just listen. As I say, the final judgment comes from Most High, doesn't it? But we get to have justice down here with a capital J and judgment. Once I take up my crown, and there's the universe again communicating. Alright, so we're on the right path. Still a couple of doors. If we want to walk through a couple of doors, just choose wisely and care for what you wish for. Wish for the right things and the right reasons. meaning and purpose, and the wish comes true. Moderation, patience flowing. It's all about patience flowing, self-realization, manifestations, a gateway, many gateways and portals, and taking action. And that is what is expected of an emperor, taking action. I take action, and I take bold action and bold moves, because that's what I do. It's my job. You're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. Fate and one's destiny, isn't it? 1111. So we got the 0000, which is limitless potential. 1818, willpower. 2222, feminine forces. Beautiful. Love having the feminine forces and goddess, Mother Gaia. And 1111, wish come true. Beautiful cards. And then the next one would have been the 777. And good luck, contentment, prosperity is overflowing with prosperity. Are you ready? I'm ready. So it means everyone's ready. Contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening. Abracadabra. Divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Indeed, I have. Yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. Oh, hope and faith in you guys. As I say, the Emperor's got hope and faith in his children. They're the jewels in the crown. And it's a flow-on effect. It's like anything. Happy Emperor, happy people. See how we're all connected. Connect to the magnetic grid lines in Mother Gaia. And you connect your oneself there and connect yourself and the bridge between Earth and the planets and the Most High celestial beings. The bridge between heaven and earth. I am. Am I? I am. It's a done deal. It's a done deal, and it's the real deal. It's the real deal. As I say, any of those doubts, get rid of your doubts. Don't have doubts. You just go with the flow, because those doubts will trip you up. All those doubts and shit that gets in your head, it trips you up. It trips you up. Go with the flow. As I said, go with people who tell you who they are, their authentic identity selves. And there is imposters out there, pretenders and impersonators. But sort the shit out from the clay, don't you? It's as simple as that. As I said, your fact, sort the facts from fiction. And you know the truth? Because I'm telling you, I wouldn't get the world card again straight away. The world card. It all falls into place. Getting me birthday number there. 1818. 1818. 1818. Look at infinity. Infinity. Most of you are awake now, and congratulations on seeing through the veils of darkness and what they've all been doing. As I said, we are Legion. Here to wake everybody up. Not just a few. This is the whole populace, if we can, and that's what I wish for. Waking up the whole populace. Flicked out to me. Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. Yes cards, anything that resonates with you, and everything should be resonating with you guys now, because it's the real deal, and you should be picking up on those frequencies 11, 22 and 33, and just through my throat chakra, sacral chakra, and my frequency and vibrations. Let it flow, let it flow. Temperance card. Well, the answer to the question is going to be yes. I've got 3 yes cards, the World card, Knight of Wands and Temperance. There, we rung the bell, didn't we? The bell was rung, rang, ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring. Okay, so we've got the 4 of Wands. And we got the lovely Moon card. The Moon card to go with me 3rd Deacon in Scorpion. Everything as it should be. Everything's as it should be. As I said, you've got to ground yourselves. Go ground yourselves. As I said, if you're in the city, find a nice park, or if you can find some water and a beach, that's even better. Go soak your feet in the water at the beach in the sand, because that's silicon. Beautiful grounding. And say affirmations. Affirmations, just whatever comes into your mind, into your nous, speak it. Because speech is create. Create is speech. The greatest mass awakening. Unstoppable, inevitable, and irreversible. Unavoidable. You can't avoid this. It's all happening, as I said, for a reason, meaning, and purpose. Now that one there, as I said, the root chakra, and I have, because we're in the now and presence, the presence and now and knowing. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands would be the heart chakra, your heart chakra, the divine love energy flowing out. Temperaments is the solar plexus chakra. Then we have the throat chakra. Oh, this is pretty good. It's a pretty good draw. And then we've got the moon, which is the third eye. The third eye chakra. All imperial, universal, imperial, solar Jaguar Emperor. Nice vibes. Nice frequency. Very nice frequencies. Got to use that moon, as I said, the moon. Embrace all the cards, because nothing's going wrong. Okay? And as we said, if you know you're doing the wrong thing, you know you're doing the wrong thing, just cut it out. Stop it. And start doing the right things. As I said, and what I heard on that idiot box the other day, you know if you're doing the wrong thing. You know wrong from right. It's automatically instilled in any human side. And that spiritual side is where you get the empath. But these other ones too, they don't know, because there's entities running around jumping in out of people. That's why you keep your protection up. Keep your full body of armour on. The God of armour. The full body of armour. Now the world is the state of perfection, the realisation, implementation of ideals or significant significant success and happiness. Capricorn, Saturn, look, just look at that card. How beautiful is it? New Earth energy card. Great energy. And the Knight of Wands. I've just called on me Garland servants of the House of Dewshaw. There you go. The lovely knights. They have become active. Activated. Actualization. Acknowledgement. Because we have infinite energy. That's a yes card just in time to finish a big project. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands represents a positive force that works with passion. Got to have passion. That comes with your courage. And as I said, the balance act. You can have be enthusiastic and aggressive, but a balance act. Okay, a balance. If you're going to use them in your actions, it's a balance. Cool, calm, and collective, isn't it? Cool, calm, and collective. Because remember, on the dark side, there's a method to their madness. We're in the moment. We're in the now. We're in the presence. It's all good. Knowing all about your authentic identity. Yeehaw. Okay, just had a turning point. Some state needs to change. Transformation. The Temperance card, what did I say? That was, yes, the solar plexus. The solar plexus chakra. The Temperance refers to the soul and is usually associated with communication and coordination. The water of wisdom in a bottle is a dynamic good detachment and also represents hope and commitment. Are you committed? I'm committed. I'm, as I said, committed, and it's just the presence. No force, just my presence. Eat, drink, play, and rest with a sense of a ritual, a good ritual. Four of Wands, the four Aries, it's a Venus. The Four of Wands suggests a stable, calm home, cool, calm, and collective life or work environment that represents a good start, and teamwork is the key to a goal achievement. Okay? And then the lovely Moon card, we'll go into the Moon card. Part of me third decan in Scorpio. As I said, you have many, in your astrology, you've got many planets to draw just fantastic energy and vibrations from. All you've got to do is tap into it like I have. Like the Royal Star Antares. Boom, says it all, doesn't it? Who would have a Royal Star Antares in your astrology if you aren't who you say you are? Get with the program. Everyone's got to wake up. I have patience, but sometimes, yes, I get annoyed, but I got to keep things in check. If you don't keep things in check, you just burn out and you're going to be good for no one. But, yeah, I get impatient like anyone else. Okay, so the Moon represents the dark and hidden parts. But I know I am capable of big things happening with that master number 22. Use it to good use. And the visionary, illuminator of the path, number 11, 1-1. And the master teacher with 3-3. It's very rare and unique. And you got to use it wisely and sensible. as I'm doing, with common sense, and stop being illogical out there. You've got to be logical. 18, the moon, Pisces, Neptune. The moon, even being emotional. Sometimes, you get emotional and you feel a tear coming on. That's fine, but you just can't go down like a blabbering idiot, so to speak. It's all right to have that compassion and the tear, but it's another emotion you have to control. Because sometimes that emotion can get the better of you also. Laughter sometimes. You can laugh until your ribs start to ache. It means, too much laughter. Because your body is telling you, that's why you're aching in the gut, because it's too much laughter. I mean, laughter is the best medicine you can have, but sometimes too much of anything. It's all got to come into the quantity of the quality of things. And that's where center, balance, and ground yourself, and keep everything in check. The moon represents negative emotions. There you go, see? And you get on top of those negative emotions and you cast all that out, all that toxic, as we touched base on about 5 minutes ago. Restlessness and fear. I've got restlessness, but I don't have no fear. You show no fear, and you cast out that fear, and even the restlessness with the impatience and being patient. Patience is a virtue, as I say. Just keep it all in balance. It also symbolises daydreaming in the subconscious mind and trance states, hallucinations, and ignoring reality. And this is what's going to happen to the darkness. They're ignoring reality. It's a big reality check for them, and their nous isn't going to comprehend what's going on, and they're going to be burning out, because they're going to be saying, what have I done? They're going to start checking into our reality and our realm, and that's exactly what they're going to start thinking. And the thoughts that flow in their heads comes from the universe and so forth, and the Most High, and they'll end up just going around the bend themselves, because they won't be able to take it all in. Because, as I said, they'll be going, what have we done? What have we done? Like, why did we do this? Because they had temptation through the darkness, and they caved into the devil's temptation. Silly, silly, silly peoples. And it can't be undone, because now your souls go, you know what you've done. The devil will claim your souls and spirits and so forth, and that is that terrible, terrible choice that you've made. You don't go stealing things in the first place, because, as I say, it all takes its natural course in timelessness, but it'll eventually right itself, which is what's happening now. It's going to just right itself, and I just keep putting that divine, unconditional love out there, because that's what I do too, with that energy and through those energy grids, because I love you all. I love you all. And this is what I'm doing, because it's what is expected of an emperor. You just don't sit back and watch the world fall apart around you. If you can do something, you do it. You do it. You do it. Do you not? Alright, what's our lovely Pharaoh's cards? It's just looking at my DNA, and that's going back 20,000 odd years too, through the DNA. And that's what I mean, you have no doubts, and the ones with doubts, check it out. Get off your high horse and open your friggin' eyes and do your own research. Just don't sit there back and talk crap. Because when you find out the truth, and I've had it for the last 30 years, when I talk to people, they'll come back after doing their own research or freaking having their dreams or whatever. They wake up and come back and they apologise to me. And it's like, no need to apologise because you didn't know. If you don't know, there's nothing to apologise for. It's just that those knee-jerk reactions you get when you tell people the truth, because they can't, as that movie, a lot of people can't handle the truth. Because these dark, insidious creatures and critters and monsters and demons have been doing evil things you could not even imagine. And when it is a shock, it's awe and shock when you hear about these things, let alone seeing them, you know. So it's all about your preparation and showing no fear and being strong. And yeah, I hate to say it, you've got to be really desensitized to it all, but still feel that empathy, you know, for these other, well, our brothers and sisters being tortured and so forth. Terrible. But we've got to be strong for them, because we've got to save them too. You say we save ourselves, and we're saviors. We save ourselves, and we got to save all those other ones from the darkness. Big job. What do we have here? Understanding. As I said, we've got to have a lot of understanding, haven't we? A lot of understanding. Truth and fairness. Understanding, truth and fairness. So, tell me these don't resonate, because that's big time. Because big things are going to happen, because I am capable of making big things happen. 11/22/33, the enlightened triangle. It's bloody perfect, and it's bloody beautiful and terrific how it's all falling out and how it's all happening. Embrace it. Surrender. And up to your higher frequencies and vibrations, into your higher selves. Show no fear, courage. Skill, plenty of skill. Righteousness. I'll tell you, the pharaohs speak. It's all, as I said, it's all planned and mapped out before we even got here. Your blueprint, everything. And all you got to do is, well, basically climb into your authentic identity and yourself once you know oneself, and start doing your jobs and what you're meant to do down here. Like the light workers, light seeds. It's many. I think the Arcturians are doing their bit too. As I said, it's a big job. There's a lot of people involved, because I think we have about 8 billion people now on Mother Gaia, planet Earth as we know it. So yes, it's a big job. But the old story is, someone's got to do it. And if you want a job done, you got to do the job yourself, haven't you? All right, love everyone out there. Hope you had a bit of a learning education today, and you learn something new every day. And as I said, people come up and say, someone might come up and say they're God. Believe it until you find otherwise, that they're not telling the truth, and that you put your facts to fiction. And when you find out that they're not telling the truth, you confront them, address them with it. That's what's happening now in our government, not telling the truth. They'll fall on themselves. They'll fall on their own sword. So as I said, these things have a way of writing themselves as I am here now before you guys, because I was awoken 30 odd years ago, and seeing is believing. Okie dokie. And speech, you create with speech, and what I've been saying, and frequency going out in the 33, it's the greatest mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, and irreversible. Abracadabra. Thumbs up. Love everybody out there. Take care. Stay safe. And if you're doing wrong things, sort it out now. You just seen that righteousness card, didn't you? Did you or did you not? Okay, and if you're doing the wrong thing, you know it's wrong, fix it. Stop it. And start doing the right things. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. Transmitting, casting out, and receiving. Remember X-ray? Alpha, Tango. And the X-ray Delta, Tango. That's meant for the ones in the right frequency of 33 will understand. It's all about understanding and picking things up and embracing it and surrendering and delivering. The sanctuary, pursuit, truth. Amen.